All right, Coach, first win of the season. How does it feel to get win number 1 here and to do it at home?
It feels great. Winning always feels great. Just proud of the effort. The game had a lot of different turns and twists, and at the end of the day, we found a way to win. So super proud of them.
And the defense seemed to be able to get turnover after turnover. What did you see from that group?
We took the ball away. That's something that had been eluding us a little bit, and tonight it didn't. We talked about something we've been addressing, something that hadn't been a challenge really here in the past or even in practice, but it's got to show up in the game, and it showed up in the game. So I really emphasize, when you don't know when your opportunity to come to make a play is going to be. So, I was really proud that when opportunities were made, whether it was a tipped one or whatever, it didn't find the turf, it found our hands.
Thank you.
The tackle at the end, and I guess he hit some help there. Leonard, I think, forced him inside, was it Leonard? They both did. That's a massive play.
That was a professional play. That's an all-pro play. And he's a playmaker, and to tell you that I'm shocked, I'd be lying to you. He's just that type of a football player, and thank goodness he was out there.
The other linebacker, Simone, did a whole bunch of different things in this game, a lot of different things.
Yeah, he was all over the field. The game plan kind of called for that sort of thing. I thought Thurman did a great job, too. I thought the linebacking core was super solid. I think the defense showed up. I thought we were solid up front, even on offense. And, it's like, I think we were pretty physical up there and, trying to establish things, even though it may not have shown up in 150 yards rushing or whatever. We were able to lean on them a little bit during crucial times. We'd like to close out things a little bit better, but we got the big boost from Tyreek there on the screen. I thought those were physical blocks out on the perimeter. But yeah, it was a team effort, and you can't say enough about Legio, right? The ball goes through the pipes, every time so far, and it's definitely a team effort. But to not make mention of what he contributed would definitely be an oversight.
Before we talk about the game, Jeremiah goes down. I could see it was emotional on both sidelines because everybody knows Jeremiah's history and obviously his place here in Hamilton. Just the mindset of seeing a guy that was here for a long time that you know very well goes to Ottawa, hurt last year, obviously long road back, and then to see him go down again.
Yeah, I got nothing. I got so much love for Jeremiah and, for him and his family and just everything that he's been through and what he contributed to the organization, not just as a football player, but as a person in the community. And, you look forward to competing. And injuries are part of the game, but knowing what that was, I do think it's an accurate description that you saw kind of a little bit of air out of both sides. But that's a credit to him and just the amount of respect that he has, throughout the league or specifically with these two teams. So, yeah, just not a great thing. I think the league's better with Jeremiah in it.
There was obviously the big play by McAllister. You've run that screen pass a couple of times in the regular season, and the blocking hasn't been there. Duke Williams, hell of a block on that play, cleared out. How big is it that those receivers do the small things in order to make plays like that?
Well, look how big it proved tonight. Keandre had an outstanding block out there along with Duke, and then, when you have a guy with that sort of skill set, you got to get him going. And then once he got through, he did the rest. You can't coach speed, and he was able to make that happen. So definitely crucial, blocking on the perimeter, and something we talked about. We're not going to go away from it, and they showed up.
Is it possible to say the difference what it makes between winning and losing tonight coming into a short week?
What do you mean? I'm sorry.
Only 2 days to get ready for the next game.
Right.
I assume you're going Monday and Tuesday or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Is it a massive difference having won and not won between winning this game and had you not?
I don't know. I understand where you're going with it, but it's like, huh? Yeah, I don't. You know what I mean? We won, so I don't even have to worry about that portion of it.
Right.
Yeah.